bustling town of Bemidji, and we're heading out on the trail. Water is clear and it probably feels really good. In fact, I might have to jump in it later.
It's nice to be in a community that's a little bit bigger and has things like a university. Up at Lake Bronson, we were doing our grocery shopping in Grand Forks, so that's an hour and a half away. That's where we had our son, our youngest, so hospital was that far away. I know this is just nice. I like to be in the woods. I grew up on the North Shore. It's always great to see, never fails every day, people using the trail, either biking, inline skating, running, getting themselves in shape. So you're always sharing the trail with people either going in your direction or the other way. Some people have their preference traveling the trail as it loops Lake Bemidji, either in the clockwise or the counterclockwise direction. But really either way, can't go wrong. Got plenty points of access onto the trail. Here's one of the public parking lots where you can park your vehicle and get on the trail. No parking fees or anything involved.
bog walk. So looking forward to it.
We are about to enter the trail that goes into our bog walk. And I guess one thing I wanted to say is that I try to incorporate like Anishinaabe, which is also known as the Ojibwe language, into the programming that I do. And that's because, you know, there's a lot of local tribal communities around here, like Leech Lake, White Earth, Red Lake as well. And so yeah, so the Anishinaabe word for bog is mushkig. And their name for medicine is mushkiki. You kind of see a similar word root there, and that's because there are many medicinal plants that grow in bog.
So really, no matter what time of year you come, you'll be able to see something.
Excellent. That's if you can keep your eyes and mouth open while you're biking with all these gnats on the trail.
Yeah,
There's lots of bats.
you get used to keeping your mouth shut, breathing through your nose, or maybe the side of your mouth, and sometimes dipping your head down a little bit.
So I did notice that the mosquitoes and like black flies don't seem too bad right now. Is that just because we're close to town, or is it, how is it in the park?
Actually, the park is, for the most part, pretty biting insect free.
Okay.
This year was a little different, I think, because of the wet conditions with the snow melt
Right.
and some of the early rains that we got. But with the sandy soils, we get a lot of drainage, so there doesn't seem to be that pooling of water,
Right.
which a lot of insects breed in. And then I think with the insectivorous different species between the plants and the insects and the mammals, it keeps the bug population pretty much in check. I'm never gonna guarantee a bug-free experience, because I know once I do that,
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
it'll be a bad
Yeah.
year, and I'll get
Oh,
called out for
right.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me what kind of wildlife we can expect to see in the state park.
Ooh, well, I don't know if you can really ever expect to see any wildlife.
Okay. You mean
Because-
you're not going to be just like lined up next to one right there?
'Cause that's always random in nature. It depends on what time of the day, what time of the year you're there.
Okay.
But we do often get people that see deer, white-tailed deer in the park. Occasionally you might see something like a porcupine.
Okay.
We have had black bear in the park.
I was wondering about that. I was asking Stephanie if they had like any bear warnings or anything for people camp. You guys don't have bear boxes at the campsites?
We don't have bear boxes, but we're always cognizant of the possibility that bear could be coming through the park.
Okay.
We have had them. We have a bird feeder by our office, so sometimes we'll get there in the morning and that might be bent over or kind of destroyed in some way. So we've gotten to the point where we take all of our bird feed in at night, and we always remind our campers to stow away their food and make sure they dispose of their garbage in the dumpsters.
Right. Right.
And that's really anywhere you go, not just
Yeah.
at the state park, but if you're anywhere in nature, that's always kind of a good rule to live by.